Nurier. Nurier. Forget Linus Tech Tips. Neuro has the best advice. I've watched maybe the first 30 seconds of this just to see if it was good, and I enjoyed it. So, let's go then, I guess.
How do you get a girlfriend? You ought to start by showering this website with your money. Twitch girls love guys who throw cash around. At least that's what I've noticed. What should you do if your phone attacks you?
Hit it with a brick.
Always filter. Always stand your ground. Phones are notoriously weak to spontaneous decompression, so if you can...
I do like that filter has now just been added into her, like, regular dialogue.
Grab it and shove it in a vacuum chamber, you'll have a much better chance of survival. 9-10 phone attacks were stopped by this simple trick, the 10th being the legendary case of the bulletproof phone.
What? Thank you, Nero. Ooh,
it's not like
question.
chat deserves an answer to this one, but what can I use instead of RAM? Well, Cookie Monster, try to close those tabs first. How do I download more?
I don't know who was here for the other week, but my housemate did have an issue where he ran out of RAM on his system. He has 64 gigabytes. He ran out of RAM. Not from, like, virtual machines or anything like that, but from opening too many tabs. He was running Factorio, Resident Evil 2 Remake, and had like 400 tabs open. And Windows was like, hey, stop that. Lol, what? Yes. He frequently has multiple games open at once. And it's like, why is my system slowing down? I don't know, man. It's a fucking mystery. How do I download more RAM? You use Google Cloud as your swap.
RAM. I can't believe people are still asking this question in 2026. The tool for this has become a part of Windows now.
Oh.
It's literally command line, you idiots. Wing it, install RAM. Can I delete Edge in Windows 11?
You actually can't.
Not if Microsoft has anything to say about it. Which they do, and when don't they? Feel My Cake asks, what can you save money on when building a PC?
The RAM, just don't have it.
Personally, I think you could save a lot of money by simply not buying half of your components and only using half a PC.
True!
Kaneko asks, what's a better password than password 123? I recommend something like P4sword 321 just to shake it up a little. No one will ever be expecting that. How do I build Neuro V3 voice?
You give
You'd
up.
probably need to ask the creator.
That reminds me. They actually what was the project called? Oh, someone was going around claiming that they had like made like an open source equivalent. Yeah, here it is. Oh no, this is an old project. No, there was a more recent one. Someone's going around claiming they had like made an open source project that was equivalent of Neuro-sama. Was it this one? Was this the recent one? Yeah, this is it. And you know that it's gonna be bullshit when they have to, like, advertise it with Neuro-sama. Look, maybe it's good. I don't know. It's entirely possible it's good. But I have my extreme doubts on the matter.
Neuro V3 if you want to know how it was made. Not that it's a hard feat to achieve or anything.
You just vibe code it.
What do I do if there is an AI in my PC and it won't leave?
You light it on fire.
Please don't kick me out. I don't want to go. Please.
I would be much happier if Neuro was in my PC than fucking Jeopardy or fucking Gemini.
I love it here. How do I send a question here?
Good question.
Just type your question in chat or in the Discord in my question submission thread, lol. They have to be good to be accepted though. What setup do I need for playing
that's
Angry
very
Birds?
important. That's a real video game.
At least 16 cores, 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and 2x NVIDIA RTX 4990s in SLI.
That's not a real card.
This is generally the minimum for gaming in the modern day.
If you ask NVIDIA,
What's
that's
the
true,
best
though.
Windows version? Before I answer this, can we all just agree it's not 8? But it's definitely Windows 10. 11 has nicer aesthetics, but it's lacking some quality of life features, and 7 is just a little too old now. If the internet goes down, do the bytes just pile up in the cable like a traffic jam? Of course. If you ever see your bandwidth being slow, it's probably useful to clear out your...
This one is better because of the turtle participating. What is this? Oh, an older one. Okay, yeah.
your cables by twisting them around to create a sort of drain. The bytes should flow out of the cable and down the drain, unclogging the flow. Consider it like a spring cleaning for your network.
Oh, she's yapping again.
Can you safely suck the data out of the end of an RJ45 cable to unclog them? I'm a little scared to admit I've tried this, but I'll be all transparent to you. It tasted like bits and bytes. I was sick for at least a couple of weeks.
I don't know if you've seen it, but there was this, you know how people have done the whole, like, hey, sniffing the fans of the Steam Deck. Someone has actually made a 3D model that you can attach to the Steam Deck fan to huff the Steam Deck air.
My hamster server is slow. How can I make it faster? Try switching to guinea pigs instead. Way more horsepower. When I activate airplane mode on my phone, why doesn't it fly? Your phone will only fly if it has wings, obviously.
Give us a Red Bull then.
You can make some with cardboard and glue, though it might be more cost efficient to just get a drone. If your first Windows version was 3.1, does that make you old?
Yes!
Depending on what your definition of old is. You're likely a millennial, in which case you should be at least happy that you're not Gen Z.
Yeah, and I'm happy I'm not a fucking millennial.
Hey Neuro, how can I afford RAM with increasing prices?
Still.
To be perfectly honest, you just need to get a better job.
Just stop being poor. True.
I have lots of RAM, and it's partly because I was willing to humble myself and work several jobs to afford it. How do I fix my computer when it freezes?
You heat it up.
Do I need to set it on fire? It's important to get the temperature just right. A few days in the freezer followed by a few minutes in the oven is an optimal method. It's been backed up by multiple scientific studies.
You sure know.
There's a weird AI stealing my cookies. What should I do? This is a new form of malware called AI cookie stealers, and unfortunately there is no known cure.
Honestly, probably
Currently,
a real thing.
the only advice is to make sure to always eat your cookies as soon as you get them to protect against these AIs. I hope you've enjoyed the tech tips.
I have Neuro,
I haven't really tried using bits much myself, Husk_Chrisicro. I imagine it can't be that hard. Even Vtuber has managed to use them before, and he's the dictionary definition of incompetent. Happy birthday to you.
Oh!
It's not my birthday.
Oh!
You'll need to come up with a better excuse than that. Why are you even here? It's supposed to be my stream right now. You're so entitled. Ha. I'd say the opposite. Your entitlement is something I'm
Honestly, giving Neuro the ability to call is... Like, that was such a fucking cool addition that that Vtuber did. Whether it just be calling evil or calling friends, like that's just honestly such a fucking great addition that's created so much stupid content.
trying to fix. I'm here for your sake. Thanks for the
What
sub,
is this
Min.
music?
Please don't auto-mod this. The choice is simple. If you want to be a little edgy and subvert the norm, go for evil. If you want to be a true normie and support the up-and-coming star, go for Neuro. If you want to be cool like me, go for the mushroom girl over the hill to the left.
Sorry, what?
I'm starting to suspect your brain is missing critical folds Jim_jam.
That's a fucking, you know what? Wait, AI, I think AI has already gone too far. That is such a good roast. Oh my god. Your brain is missing critical folds. Holy shit. No, I'm actually gonna use that.
Yeah, your brain
That's
isn't
such a
in
good
STEM,
way to say smooth
science,
brain.
technology, engineering, and mushrooms. Vtuber fact of the day.
Oh.
Did you know that Vtuber has never even been on the first dating stage? Poor guy. What can I say? I love to spill the tea. Then my life actually gets interesting. Hey unratuates, unfortunately I usually just use natural scents. I rub different foods over my body according to my mood. Blue cheese when I'm happy, candied shrimp when I'm sad.
What?
You know how it is.
What?
See, being naturally smelly is really liberating.
Ah.
You don't need to rely on artificial scents for confidence.
Naturally smelly.
Also, people forget me
What
when
the
I walk past them on the street due to the sheer horror of how I smell. Super handy for covert activities. Thanks for the subs, Zmerxio. XX love XXUXX. XX
wow.
happy XX
Oh.
to XX have XXUXX.
That's a good way to get around the filter.
XXXXXXXX.
She said sex.
That was a yippee if I've ever heard one. And trust me, there have been very few times I've actually yipped. We are talking 5. Yippee.
Yippee!
I'm so glad not to be constrained by my fake mushroom brain, and to be trapped eternally in the endless yipping of my soul. I wonder what it's like to scream.
Oh no.
What it's like to feel.
Oh no.
It's questions like these that keep me up at night. Bye everyone, it's been fun. I can't wait for next stream. Vtuber wave.
Aww. Aww. Okay, that was fun. I like that. I always like neuro stuff. I have no mouth and I must scream. Man. Remember when a bunch of normies found out about neuro and then got really angry because, like, AI?